Good afternoon, PSD staff. For those of you who don't know, I'm Ava Miranda, the proud president of Peninsula High School. I say proud because I would not be here speaking to all of you today without the help and support of my teachers. Peninsula is an environment where I felt truly supported by all of the staff. The kindness of these people is constantly on display, whether it's Miss Crowley, who's always been so patient with me when I first started doing announcements, even when I forgot to hang up on the entire school for like 15 minutes. Or Mr. Nichols, our vice principal, who's helped coach our wrestling team. The conditioning will make you consider joining the bowling team instead, but it teaches you the value of hard work. Most of all, an important thank you to my father, Mr. Miranda. Love you, Dad. I'm sure we're all aware that teaching is not an easy job. I spent years of my life growing up in my dad's classroom, before school, after school, during school. I'm sure a few of you remember. And if it wasn't my dad's classroom, it was somebody else's. And during that time, I noticed some things. The kids that would stay after class because they weren't afraid to ask for help. The snacks that were provided to the kids who maybe weren't well fed at home. And the alumni that came back to say hi to their favorite teachers and say thank you for making a difference in my life. The connections that are forged within Peninsula High School are ones I believe cannot be found anywhere else. And I'll tell you why. Sometimes kids aren't doing so great, mentally, physically, academically, and that's because not every child has someone who can root for them. Someone who will fight for them when it gets tough and be there to support them when they fall down. And I can promise you that here at Peninsula, these teachers fill that gap. I spent practically the entirety of my life playing sports. That's why I was really excited when I learned that it was Olympics themed. What I've learned is that it's one important thing, to go for gold. But it's another to help someone cross the finish line. Because that drive to help others, to be so capable of success that you extend it to your students, that's invaluable. It inspires us to achieve, but it also reminds us of what it means to put others before yourself. What it means to be human. It should make you proud because I know it makes me proud to be a Seahawk. This is going to be a big year for Peninsula. It's no secret, but I know that we will be working around the clock to reestablish a good relationship with our rival school, Gig Harbor. It's always good to have a healthy spirit of competition, but it's also important, arguably more important, to have good sportsmanship. Our schools as a whole make up a large portion of our community, and being able to coexist and even enjoy each other's company, even during football season, will do a lot of good, not only for our schools, but for the city of Gig Harbor. I'm also proud to announce to those of you who don't know that Peninsula is going through a rebranding process. We'll be working closely with professionals to create an official logo and motto that successfully encapsulates our identity as a school. Coming together as we go through this process is a big deal for all of us, and it'll hopefully unite and establish our school community as closer knit than before. That is to say, no matter where you're from or who you are, you'll always be a Seahawk. And that goes for our teachers too. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to speak here today. You're all amazing people, and thank you so much.